Hi everyone. I'm going to be talking about Jackie Moms Mabley. She was born Loretta Mary Aiken in 1894. She was from Brevard, North Carolina. She was one of 12 children. Her father was killed in a fire truck accident when she was young. She had a really difficult early life. She was raped twice by two different men, and she had babies by them. So she was a young mother. She ended up running away at 14 to Cleveland. She met a performer named Bonnie Belle Drew, who got her into performing. That was when she met her first boyfriend, Jack Mabley, who she ended up taking his stage name, and that's how she became Jackie Moms Mabley. It started out as Jackie Mabley and then became Jackie Moms Mabley as she earned a reputation of being motherly among her entertainers, among her fellow entertainers, rather. So she started off performing on vaudeville's Chitlin circuit. At her start, she made about $12 a week. She did 2 performances a night, one for blacks and one for whites. And of course, she traveled up and down, north and south, and things were particularly difficult when she performed in the South. I included a quote in my presentation that kind of illustrates some of the things that she saw. So she got a career boost when she was discovered by the husband and wife duo Butterbeans and Susie. I put a video on there of one of their songs called "I Want a Hot Dog for My Role," which they did a lot of double entendre comedian songs. So they invited her to New York. Her first appearance was at Connie's Inn, and then soon after that she was making appearances with people like Louis Armstrong and Cab Calloway and Duke Ellington, Count Basie. She became a regular at the Apollo Theater by 1939, and she appeared there more than any other act in the history of the venue. So when she was on stage, she played a grandmother type. She dressed in a flowered smock, long stockings, and a floppy hat. She would perform without her teeth. She was a sassy grandma who told it like it was and wasn't afraid to say dirty things. She gave advice on life and love through a woman's perspective, commented on politics, and had a penchant for young men. She was the original cougar. And yes, but on stage she had that very motherly appearance, but off stage she dressed like a man, and off stage she was known as Mr. Moms. Among her friends she was openly gay, and she dressed in tailored suits and horn-rimmed glasses, and she wore her teeth in, and she looked very sophisticated. So I was originally exposed to Moms Mabley when I watched the documentary that Whoopi Goldberg produced in 2013 called Whoopi Goldberg Presents Moms Mabley, and that's where I was originally exposed to her, and I just thought she was such an amazing person, so funny, and her spirit really speaks to you when you see her perform. She's just very present. In the years following, when she started becoming more well-known, she appeared on Broadway in Fast and Furious, Swinging the Dream, and Blackbirds. In 1960, finally, white audiences discovered her. She had been very popular with black audiences for a very long time. She was like a legend at that point. She cut 2 records, Moms Mabley, The Funniest Woman in the World, and Now Hear This. She also appeared on shows like A Time for Laughter, hosted by Harry Belafonte, and numerous other shows hosted by Ed Sullivan, Merv Griffin, the Smothers Brothers, Mike Douglas, Bill Cosby, and Flip Wilson. So I included a video of her singing Abraham, Martin, and John, which every time I watch it, it makes me cry. And you'll see why. She's just very present when she performs, and she performs from her heart. And she makes a lot of references to God and praying, and she's even, like, I don't know if she was necessarily a religious person, but she was very, she was a woman of faith. So she died on May 23rd, 1975, at the presumed age of 81. People don't really know exactly how old she was, but they've sort of guessed that she was in her early 80s, about 81. So she was the first female stand-up comedian. She became very successful in her lifetime and influenced a lot of female comedians. So she was an amazing woman, not only because she was the first female comedian, but she was the first black female comedian. She was openly gay. She just subverted the norms, and she was a great performer. All right.